The body of John Allen Chau, the American missionary who was killed when he went to North Sentinel Island, is still buried on the beach somewhere. And now the Indian authorities are having a really hard time retrieving his body. Like, I get that this really sucks for Chau's family and friends, but is it even worth retrieving his body from the island if it means putting authorities in danger? Welcome back to InformOverload, where we tell you about the most interesting news stories we find on the internet. I'm Charlotte Dobry, and if this is your first time here, why don't you smash that thumbs up, subscribe, and notification bell. The world is still shocked by the story of John Allen Chau, the American missionary who was killed by the tribe on North Sentinel Island. The Sentinelese are one of the last pre-Neolithic tribes on Earth. They live on North Sentinel Island, the most isolated island on the planet, and they've done so for tens of thousands of years. We don't know a lot about them, but it's believed that they migrated to North Sentinel from Africa around 50,000 years ago. The island isn't only isolated because it's illegal to go within 3 nautical miles of it, it's also isolated because the Sentinelese don't want anything to do with the modern world, and they will kill anyone who sets foot on their island. When John Allen Chau heard about this tribe, he made it his mission to try and live among them, and to convert them to Christianity. He was convinced that he would be able to win the tribe over, and he tried to go there. It was the 3rd time John Allen Chau had visited the island. The last time, an arrow narrowly missed him and hit the Bible he was holding in his hand. John Allen Chau took this as a sign and returned to the island once again. But unfortunately, on November 17th, he was killed by a bow and arrow shot by one of the tribe's people on North Sentinel Island. According to local fishermen, the tribe put a rope around his neck, dragged his body, and buried him in the sand. One thing we did not cover in our previous video is that John Allen Chau did not act alone. He was sent by an organization called All Nations. It's a Missouri-based group that supported him in his quote, life's calling, instead of preventing him from going on this suicide mission. It's still uncertain where John Allen Chau's body is. With the help of fishermen who witnessed what happened to him, authorities have mapped the area. They have conducted an aerial survey and 2 boat visits. They have a general idea of where his body could be, but they need access to the beach and time in order to get to it. Police approached the island on Saturday, and their boat was around 400 meters offshore. They used binoculars to look at the shoreline, but they ended up having to retreat because they saw the Sentinelese lining up with bows and arrows. Back in 2006, the Sentinelese killed 2 Indian crab fishermen who washed up on shore of the island. A week later, they dug up the bodies and hung them on bamboo poles facing the ocean. This is a clear message. It means stay the hell away or you will end up like these guys. The bodies of these fishermen were never retrieved and their deaths were never investigated. Not only has John Allen Chau's mission put him in danger and killed him, it now seems that people trying to retrieve his body are also in danger, and the tribe themselves. According to anthropologists, attempts to remove the body pose an existential threat to the endangered tribe that killed him. Many experts say that authorities shouldn't bother retrieving his body. After all, he made illegal visits to the island. In his diary, John Allen Chau specifically wrote, "Please do not be angry at them or at God if I get killed." He also wrote, "Don't retrieve my body." Going to the island to retrieve the body is also violating the tribe's wish to be left alone, once again. Authorities have no way of communicating with this tribe. They can't tell them that all we want to do is remove the body. We don't know their language, their history, or their culture. The Sentinelese are also extremely vulnerable to outside disease, so any contact with them could prove fatal. What do you guys think? Should John Allen Chau's body be recovered? Let me know in those comments, but on behalf of IO, our hearts go out to John Allen Chau's family and friends during this difficult time. For now, I'm going to respond to some comments from our last video on this story. Sweet Kiwi said, #introvert problems. I mean, like, when I'm being an introvert, I also feel like I want to shoot people with bow and arrows, so I get it. Jim Paul Adams said, "I'm not sure if this was the same island, but the same thing happened to other missionaries back in the 1960s or 70s. I think it probably was the same island. Missionaries have gone to North Sentinel before and the tribe has resisted conversion." Christian Silva said, "I'm gonna go there and drop hundreds of pizzas from a plane because I don't think the tribe has ever experienced happiness." I mean, pizza does not always equal happiness, but I do see your point. Levar Hollis said, "Just found this channel, awesome, love your raspy voice too." It is not always raspy, but welcome to IO. Brett West said, "You are my favorite YouTuber, I get all my news from you." You are very welcome, Breast. I just called you Breast. Thanks for being a subscriber. Welcome to the end screen, thanks so much for watching one of our videos. If you want to keep watching, why don't you check out this playlist? And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so I can see you in a future IO video.